as you can now see, we've got box corners. You can see the stitching line across there. It's on the outer bag and on the lining. Now you can cut them off to reduce bulk and that. I don't bother. It's a step that I think is not needed, because the bulk, you're not going to sew over it. It can help it to stand better. And there's the bag. The inner, you don't need to turn the inner the right way out, because the liner will actually be going in like that inside it. So just drip it over there at the moment. It isn't going to be finished like that. Well, I quite like it with the green outside. Ooh, I might do that then. We'll see. Thinking time there. So I'll put that aside and we'll start on the flap. Flap is just the batting, wadding, whatever you want to use. Use an old towel if you want it. And the front of your material, mine happens to have a picture on it. That's why I'm waiting until I'm more or less fixing it together before I do the Velcro fastening. Had I not had a picture on it and didn't need to sort out where things are going, then I'd have done it ahead of time. But you now go it so it's right side up. Put your lining on it, and yes, the lining is not cut to size, doesn't matter. I'll just turn it over and then I can see better. So I'll put it more or less there and just stitch round side, the end bit and the top. So I'll show you that again because you can see better with me having a picture. This is what's going to tuck into the back of the bag. So this is the outside. Now on this bag I tapered it in, but not left with that much room to taper this one in, so I don't think I will be. I won't be tapering this one in, but you can do, and like I did do on that one. To do it, all I did is fold it exactly. You've got your back that will go inside the bag, the bottom, so you bring the two sides together. This is so you can get exactly the same on both sides. You've got your bottom there and your top is going in your bag. Line up your two sides and then go directly from this corner and taper it in as much as you want. You can taper it all that way in, but I'm not going to do that because of this picture. I don't want it ruined as much, so I'm leaving it like that. But you can taper it, which I did do on the other one. So it's right sides together, because that is my bit that's going to go in the bag. I'm going to get that sort of sorted, sort of. Put a couple of pins in the middle of it, because this is slipping material and it's quilted. So don't want it to move when I take it to the sewing machine. So we'll sew down one side, across the bottom, back up, but we'll leave all this end open so we can turn it round. It's moved slightly even though I put pins in. See, it's very slippy material. Few forward, back and go for it. I'm leaving the 1/4 inch seam allowance, but you can leave whatever seam allowance you want. Having a quick look. Ooh, nearly went off the lining there. Never mind, that'll get caught up in the top section. But see, these things do happen. I missed the lining there, so that's an easy remedy. Just put it back under and stitch that bit further in. So that's the top, as you've just seen me sew, or not. Depends if the camera was working or not. And basically all I'm doing is just trimming this lining. I just don't need all this much. Yes, some will say trim your corners and all the rest, but no. Now to see how this goes, turn it the right side out. See, I haven't trimmed my corners, but look at that for a corner. Brilliant. Don't think this one's worked out as well. Oh no, it has. Just get your finger in there and do it. Push it through. And that is your front. Now you can go round and top stitch it all. Because this lining material frays like mad, I will go round top stitching and then I'll zigzag across the top to help stop it fraying. Should have done that on the other one actually. I might get the lining in and zigzag the lining, but yes, I think I will zigzag the lining now because it's fraying like mad. And then it's ready for the next step. So I've top sewn all around the 3 edges, and I've done a fancy stitch because my machine does it and I like it, but you can just do a straight stitch, and I've zigzagged across the top, and that should help it while I'm putting it together. It didn't quite meet here, but it doesn't matter because that's going to get tucked into the bag, so you won't even notice it. It won't even be seen. The lining, I did zigzag the top. I turned it over slightly and zigzagged it and just placed it inside because that needs pinning now in place. This is the tedious thing to do. So basically you want to take this in round, just turn it over slightly. What I did when I made the other bag, I'll sit and do this. couple of turns, well, just one turn in a couple of places. Now we drop the inside in, make sure those corners are all right in the bottom. I've got plenty of room for turning the liner over again. So I'm just lining up the side seams. I've just pinned the outer, so I'm taking that pin out, sliding it on, putting it through the lining. Okay, again, just fold over, put that seam of the lining against the seam of the outer, slide the pin and push it through both layers of fabric, and I'll do another one on the front just to give me a rough idea, that's all, just to hold it at the front. Now at the back of the bag is where I'm going to be putting the flap. So you open it up so you can see the lining, one side, the wrong side of the lining and the wrong side of the back of the bag. Find the back of your flap and just place it in. Don't matter how far it goes down at the moment. Try and line your seam up so it comes more or less to where you pinned your lining. So let's do this again. In it goes. Get it more or less level with the seam, and then pin through there. Do the other side. That's it, and we've got that all pinned across the back where we want it and everything. And then turn it so you can see the inside. You've got the lining here. Turn the lining round or under and then pin it in place. When I've got it all pinned, I'll move on to the next step.
It's a